Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome. In this video I'm going to tell you how you can make unlimited weapons, ammunition, items and armor, how you can make reputation from the mercenary tab, and how you can make some money in the process. So very simply, we're just going to go ahead and pop to a website to get started. This is tradein.space, tradein.space. Now I like this website because they talk about the missions. There's not many websites talking about this right now, because the whole mission structure inside Star Citizen is getting reworked. So by the time you watch this video, this process might not even be available to you. And right now in the current patch, which is 3.23.1, this is actually really, really good right now. And in the next update, which is the cargo update, which is coming soon, which is 3.24, this isn't going to be as easy as it is. I'm not saying it won't be possible, but it won't be as easy as it is right now. And I'll explain why as we get into this video. So I'm going to go ahead right now and I'm just going to click on Mercenary as a tab. And then I'm going to sort by mission giver. It's the easiest way to do it. I'm going to sort by mission giver and I'm going to allow up to 100 searches. As I go to page 2, I'm only looking for MT protection services. So basically anything that's selected here and I've highlighted, you can see. All right, so these are the missions that are currently available to me. Now you can see some of these, they're not all in order, but we're looking at tier 0, which you're going to start with. Now this is all you're going to have available to you at the start, which is a security contractor evaluation. Once you've completed that, you're going to open up the tier 1. And these are your security contractor trainee. Okay, so this one is going to be remove illegal occupants, which you're going to be able to do. You're also going to have another one here. I don't know what this one is. But there is, and there's also clear-sighted drugs, which you can get as well. I don't know what this other one is. We'll have a quick look at it. It just says mission contractor there. Not all of the information is filled in here. But these are what we're looking for, is the MT protection services. Okay, so that's what we're going to get. Once we've been grinding through these missions for a little while, we're then going to open up the tier 2. And the tier 2 is going to allow us the following. We can clear the site of contraband. We can remove illegal occupants. And there's a few of these as well, by the way. And then we can continue. And that's where we are right now. So you're going to grind. You're going to do tier 0 very quickly. And tier 1, you're just going to keep doing those 10k bunker missions, which is what they are. They're these, you'll see them here, the prices of them. But it's basically a 10k bunker mission. It says 15k here. It's not. It's actually 10. But the tier 1 is 10k, defend occupants. And so you can actually click on any of these and go into them. And it tells you what you're going to get as a reward in terms of reputation, what you're going to lose if you fail it. Don't take too many contracts at once in case the server crashes. But it tells you about what it is and what you need to do. So this one, removing illegal occupants, it says minimum is 30k. It's actually not. It's just going to be 10k. But you have to go and kill 10 enemies in a bunker. Now, the reason I like doing this is because you can go in there with no armor, no meds, nothing. You can just go in there with a pistol. You can kill the first guy. And I like to go in there pretty much naked. I go in there naked with just literally my shorts and a pistol. And the first guy I kill, I open up his inventory and I drag his undersuit onto me. By doing that, by dragging his undersuit onto me, I equip all of his guns, weapons, armor, ammo, everything. And then I can go and kill everyone else. So that's the way that I do it. Go in there with a pistol, in a pair of shorts, kill the first guy, steal his gear and his gun, and then go and kill the other 9 guys. And that way you're kitted up. Make sure you've got enough ammo, meds and everything, and then you move on to the next mission. And that's it. You don't need to worry about selling everything, bringing everything back. You can bring up the guns if you want and things like that, but you don't need to. And the reason you don't need to is because where we are right now. So we are in Port Tresla right now, and I always recommend when you start, take the contract, which is known as a call to arms, because it gives you 500 credits for every outlaw that you deal with. Always accept this. And now if I come to my mercenary tab, what you're going to see here, I am at this level. If I look at my reputation, you'll see right now, if I come down on my reputation to Microtech, which is MT, the MT services, I am a junior security contractor. Junior, and this is the mercenary tab, right? So you can see this right here. I'm working through. I'm my applicant, which was my tier 0. I did that. I then run the very simple bunkers, which you can do, very simple bunkers, and now I'm here. So what does that mean? Well, this is where it gets interesting in the current patch. Because if I go to the contracts tab, there are 2 contracts which I'm going to accept. Go into mercenaries. The first one I'm going to look at, so these ones here, remove hostile force. I'm looking for the Sun Goldenrod Work Center. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. That is at the Sun Goldenrod Work Center. Now, if I go back to offers and I look here again, I'm going to see there is another one at the Sun Goldenrod Work Center. So there's two. You can do 2 contracts at the same place. So I'm going to accept them both. I have a 21k and a 34k mission. That's 55k we're going to get from these 2 missions. All right, let's jump down and let's do this. So the way that I do this, we'll do the hostile forces first. So we'll go ahead and track this mission. Okay, we're geared up already, but even if you're not, you'll have done enough of the basic bunker missions. Now, I recommend for bunker missions that you purchase yourself an Anvil C8R. All right, it's 500k. You buy it from Area 18. 500k. I highly recommend buying one of these. It's the one of the cheapest ships in the game, and it's absolutely perfect for bunker runs because it has a med bed, and you can respawn in it, and you can heal yourself in it. So I highly recommend getting one of these for these types of missions. So we're going to go ahead and, I can't remember what it said, is it Hangar 8? Okay, Hangar 8. Now I'm going to show you why this is so powerful in this particular patch. And in the next patch, this will not be available. So you will not be able to, you'll still be able to do it, but it just won't be as easy. There's a rather large hangar for this ship. All right, so we're going to jump into our ship. Very easy, just access ramp at the back. You can even use this to, if you need to store items in here, you can even put like an SCU box in here. Not a very big one, but you can get one in here. You've got your med bed, so you can even lie down if you need to heal yourself, which is great. And then you're going to be able to rehydrate, so you don't need food or water anymore. You're going to be able to heal yourself up, so you can see that's going up now just by sitting on the bed. But the other thing we can do here is we can actually set regeneration. So we can transfer our imprint. We can transfer our imprint onto this ship. So now, if we die, as long as the ship doesn't get blown up, we're going to regenerate on this ship. Which is always handy in a bunker mission, because the last thing you want to do is run all the way back down, right? Alright, let's do this. So we're going to jump in our ship. Now, the only downside about this is we don't have a lot of storage in this ship. That can sometimes be a bit of a challenge if you want to start hauling stuff. But for now, this is perfect. This is all we need. So we're going to go ahead and take off. We're just going to jump out, and because it's a really, really small ship, we can get out pretty easily. Okay. So we're going straight down to Microtech here. It's nice and easy to get to. The Sakura Sun Goldenrod Work Center. And there's 2 sides to this. Now, what's beautiful about this and the way we do it is you'll clear the outside first, then you'll do the HRT, and then you'll be able to, by the time you finish the HRT, the mission would have respawned to defend, to remove the hostiles, so you can do outside again. By the time you finish that, you'll be able to do the HRT again. So you can just stay here, and you can rotate between these 2 missions continuously. You can just keep doing these 2 missions over and over and over again until you get bored. It's an easy grind to be able to get your reputation up. But the beautiful thing about this is you are going to acquire so much gear in the process. You're going to have more money and more gear than you could possibly spend in this game. So let me show you how this is going to work. First thing we need to do is head down to this distribution center. We're going to go ahead and just fly in real quick. Now, this is a friendly distribution center, so we can land there. There is no problem. But there's going to be hostiles in a specific area. Okay, so once we've cleared the outside area, we then need to go inside, clear the inside. It's the same pattern, so once you've done it once, you just repeat the pattern. The AI spawn in the same place, and at the moment, it's a very, very easy grind. Very easy grind to be able to do. And the benefit to right now, the reason I want to share this with you right now is because in the current patch, we still have what is known as local inventory. Now, this is going to be removed in the next patch, which we can expect to see in the next maybe couple of months. So you don't have long to be able to do this. So if you're watching this video, kind of jump on this whilst you can. So what we're going to do is we're going to head out to the outside here. Okay, I am just going to put my shields on. I don't need to, but I am just going to put my shields on because it's good practice to have them open. And I can see the area I need to go to, which is this outside area here. So what I'm going to do is just float around the outside here. And I'm going to land, okay, because the guys are going to be on the outside there. So you can kind of see as I float around to this side, you can kind of see there's these two, I guess you can call them little arms that pop out of the side here, the left-hand side here. So I'll put my landing gear down. I'm actually going to come down and land on this second one here, because if I press F4, you can see that's where the hostiles are, in this area right here, in that middle section. So I'm going to go to the left side here, pad 1. I'm not going to land on the actual pad. I'm going to land just in front of the pad. Just but under, not quite underneath, but just here. So my ship is protected. No one's going to shoot me. I'm kind of just putting it down right here. Nice and easy. So I'm nice and protected. But I'm close enough that I can get back to my ship if I need to. Perfect. Okay. So now I can turn my engines off. I can get out of my ship. I'm going to need a gun. So when you do come here, do make sure you've got a gun and some ammo. We're fully healthed up, so we're all good. And we've got everything that we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over to here. Very, very simple to be able to do this. And the first guy's going to be on the left-hand side here. So we're going to make sure we kill him first. Now, sometimes if the server's a bit laggy, he may respawn. So you do need to bear that in mind. He's not here. That's okay. We're just going to run through here instead. You'll start to see these guys. So they're going to be around this area here. Can't see them at the moment, so we're going to run over. Making sure we've always got some cover between us, so we don't get caught out. There the guys are on the left. I've just seen them. There you go. There's a guy right here. So we'll kill this one first. There's 6 left, look. One here as well. We're going to hide. Reload. Kill him. And again, very, very easy to be able to do this. Keep an eye out for these guys. This guy's a lot harder to kill, alright? And he hurts. So we're going to reload. That one's dead. Another one up there. Alright, got him. Finally. There's another one here. Again, he's got armor on. This guy's got a lot of armor, so he's going to be harder to kill. Okay, he's dead as well. Alright, we're down to 28%, so we're going to heal up. Now, we've got 3 injuries on our arm, but that's okay. What we could do at this stage, if we wanted to, is head back, because what we don't want to do is get a major injury. Now, we can see where these guys are over here, but we don't want to risk a major injury. So what we're going to do is just quickly run back, and this is the beauty of this, is that if you do take too much damage, and you've got these minor injuries, you can just run back to your ship, which is very close, and you can go and lay on your med bed, which is why I recommend this ship. Because all we need to do at this stage is just run back, lay on our bed, and we can heal ourselves. And that way we don't have to worry about go to medical care, go to treatment. Now this is a tier 3 medical bed which can treat minor injuries, but it won't treat major injuries. If you get too many minor, so we had 3 hits on the arm there. One more hit on the arm, it would have been a major injury. We wouldn't have been able to lift our gun up. So you have to bear in mind when you get these. Also, we're fully healed up now. No drugs in us. We're good to go. So now we can just jump up and carry on. So if you do find yourself in that situation of getting caught out, it's really easy. Also, once you've got a few people left, like down to I think it's less than 5, they start to show up as markers. So you can even see where they are. They're really close here, as you can see. One's running up to us here. We're going to kill this guy. He's running up the stairs there. There's one over that side as well. That's fine. We'll kill this guy first. There we go. He's dead. One more guy over here. And then that's the mission complete. It is as simple as that to be able to kill this this target. We're just going to run up here. He should be around this corner, actually. He's not going to be up the top. He should be here. There he is. Nice and easy. There we go. Mission complete. So now what we can do is go up to these guys, wait for him to fall, and we can loot them. Now, the way we loot them, this is why this is so good. We click loot. We go across to the old system, the old inventory. We click on local because there is a local because it's a depot center. We hold down left shift and we left click on the undersuit and then on the weapon. That is the body looted. You are not going to be able to do this in the new patch because local will not exist anymore. But it exists right now, so you can do this. And this is the quickest way and the safest way because now, let's say a player comes along and kills us. They're not going to be able to take all of our gear because we don't have any gear. It's all in local. And local is safe. Local can't be taken away from us. Now these guys here, oh, he's actually disappeared. I don't know where his body went, but this gun is a brilliant gun. I love this gun. So we're just going to go ahead and pick this gun up. This is an LMG, but it's a battery LMG. So if you want to take that, if you've got enough ammo in it. Oh, this guy's got great armor. This is actually the armor that I'm wearing right now. So you can pick up these batteries. This is the Demeco, the LMG battery, which is brilliant. I absolutely love this gun. Again, so you can go ahead here. You can take this. He's got 2 of these guns. You can sell the guns if you need to. Another set of armor here. So I've got, this is a different LMG. So if you prefer to have a different LMG, you can grab this one instead. This is the FS9. You can grab this one instead. But as you can see, just by grabbing these guys here, we have an unlimited supply of armor. We have an unlimited supply of guns. There's another guy up here. Just go back to old inventory, local, and you can see just how quickly I'm able to loot. And that gear is safe. Even if I die now, I can just come back here and it will still be stored in the local. Alright, so that's done. So now what I do is I press F1. I come across the contracts to accepted, and I come into the other contract which I have, and I now start tracking the other contract. And guess what? It's just 400 meters away. It's inside the distribution center. So now I've cleared the outside, I can come across to the inside. And I can do the exact same thing. Now I could fly over there if I wanted to. And I tend to do that actually. I would recommend, if you're going to fly in and leave your ship in the middle section. It's just easier to get around. Don't kill these guys. Do not kill them. You will get a crime stat. We are in a monitored area. If they are in purple, they are friendly. I learned that the hard way several times. You have to be able to distinguish between purple workers and soldiers. Purple are friendly. This guy as well, you can see he's geared up with a gun, but he's in purple. This is a friendly work center. And so we don't want to be fighting any blue on blue. So I'm just going to run up here to the west entrance point. If you've done the investigation missions, the 34k investigation mission, it takes place on a different location, but very, very similar. They're all laid out the same. These depot centers, they're the same layout. You can go in through the east or the west. Now again, look, this guy's purple. So he's friendly. We do not want to shoot these guys. Do not shoot them. They are friendly. If they have purple armor on, they are friendly. So we're going to run inside. And we have to go to the right side here, as it says, to eliminate the hostiles. You can see them fighting already. There's 15 hostiles in here, which is also, if we kill these, we've got the call to arms, remember? The call to arms is also good to have. Now, before we go inside here, all we're going to do is press I. Now, we can actually, if we wanted to, we can change our weapon. So for this, I'm actually going to change my weapon. You don't need to. But I'm going to grab the, if I look through all of these weapons, now this is all the stuff I picked up. I'm going to pick up this battery LMG here. And I can go ahead and take off all of these, this ammunition that I had, because I don't need any of these clips anymore. Go to ammo. And I'm looking for the batteries instead. So I need to go to the next tab. Scroll all the way down. And you go. You can start to see these batteries that I've got here. So I'm going to grab these. And I've got loads of these batteries here, which is great. So I can grab all of these batteries. Okay. Make sure I've got enough med pens, which I have. I've got everything else. I'm good. So I'm good to go. So now look, I've got 500 rounds. This is a 100 round clip with 4 spare. So I can come into here now. Alright, so the guys I'm looking for, the bad guys, here they are. There's 3 dead straight away. There's another one here, I just saw him. One hiding just down there, kill him.
So we better search
Another one there. Not that one. He's purple. Do not kill the purple guy. There we go. I'll just get rid of those 2 rounds. And that's it. I've used up 100 rounds. Now, again, not going to kill this guy who's just casually walking around. Got to be careful. All right. There's another purple guy there, but this one's dead. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go back. Now, that's the main area cleared now. This side's cleared. So what we're going to do is we can wait until afterwards and loot all these bodies together, or as you're running through, you can decide to loot them. But exactly the same process. We're going to go to local. We're going to grab their gear, grab their guns, and then we're just going to loot them.
Wherever they are, I want them found.
Now, again, you don't need to do this until everyone's dead, because if someone creeps up on you and shoots you, it could cause a problem. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to run over to either side. Doesn't matter which side, the left or the right. And in doing this, we're going to head upstairs.
Grenade!
So we're going to run up top. Another guy here. Another one here. So that's these 2 guys here. There's only 2 on this side. They're a little bit dramatic. Alright, there's 6 remaining. So we'll just grab these 2 guys because we're not going to come back over to this side. Again, grabbing all their gear. Even if we don't take it all, we just got it in our local inventory. You are never going to need to worry about gear again. You have almost an unlimited supply of weapons, ammunition, armor, meds. You don't need anything anymore. Alright, so what we're going to do at this stage is just head out. We're going to look. There is another guy. He's not here. He'll be on the other side. Okay, so we've killed these 2 guys here. So we're going to run around to the other side now. So running to the end here, we can run through. Now there'll be a guy in the middle here. Kill this guy. Now there's only 5 left. Now because there's 5 left, they're all going to show up. We can see exactly where they are, which is perfect. You can see when they're moving towards you. You can even see we've got that green marker that shows you the friendlies. They don't always show up though, unfortunately. Okay, so we can come through here. There's going to be a guy on the right side as we come out here. We'll just run down and grab him. He's in this little box. Okay, nice and easy. There's a guy there as well. Didn't see him. Can't quite get him at the moment. I'll have to go back and get him in a minute. Just going to loot this body. But already, as you can see, very, very easy to be able to do this. He might kill him. There is a friendly guy over there fighting him. He might kill him. Right, so we're going to head downstairs now on this side. There's 3 guys here. You can see them. They're right here. So as soon as we head down here, look. There's one. Huh. Strange. There is another 2 guys here. And there's the last guy. There, killed. Okay, perfect. They're all dead. So now the bounty is arriving, which is a HRT. It's a high-risk target. He arrives on his own at the moment, so we don't even have to stress or worry about it. We've got a little bit of time. We can just chill, loot these bodies, and grab everything we need. Now, what we're going to do is make sure that we've got enough rounds in our gun. We've got 59 rounds, so we're actually okay. You can continue looting if you need to. Loot all these guys. Make sure you get all their guns and all their gear. Alright, and then we're going to go and grab the last target. So, alright. We've got everything we need. You can see where he is. That's the target. So he's in the middle section. So we're going to head over towards the middle section in these containers here. He's going to be over here. We're going to turn our light on so we can see. There he is. Dead. That's it. It was as easy as that. We get another set of decent gear here. And we've completed that mission. That is a second mission complete. So not only have we killed all of the guys, got all of their gear, we've got the reputation for completing both the missions. We've got all of the gear now in our local, which we can, at any point, what I would recommend is you bring a bigger ship, if you've got one, bring a bigger ship down, and you store everything in a ship and you take it back to Port Tresla. And then you can either sell it or you can use it, but you've got it all there. Now again, do not kill these guys in pink. They are friendly. If you kill them, you will get a crime stat and everyone will turn on you. And then it will be, you'll have to go to pressure, you'll have to go and serve your time. And yeah, that's not ideal. So it's a waste of time if you kill them. So do be careful. You might kill a couple at the start, and that's okay. After a while, it does become easier. These guys, again, just take all of their gear. The guns sell for about 2k each. The helmets sell for almost 1k each. The core armor sells for about 1k each. So you're making about 5k per kill if you sell the gear, or you can just keep it. Plus you're getting a call to arms, which is another 500. And as you can see, look at all of this gear I've got. Look at all this gear, and I'm only 4% of my local inventory. So even if I die now, I don't lose anything. And guess what? I press F1, go back to my contracts, go back to my offers, look at my mercenary tab, and now I'm looking through. Now I'm looking for that sun. Now it might not be here at the moment. Here is another one. This is a different location. So it might be that you have to go to a different location, because it might be that it hasn't respawned the mission. So I might need to go do a different contract and then come back. So maybe I can take one of these. I can go to a different one. I can do that mission and then I can come back. There's also the population adjustment. This is a nice way to grind as well. You can do this one if you want to. Now this is just going and finding wildlife. So you can go and kill the wildlife. Again, I wouldn't take contracts. This one as well, Copian. So if I do this one, I can do this wildlife control with this wildlife control, or these two, and then I'm gonna be able to do 3 contracts in one go. So you might want to go and do that and then come back and do this one again. But what you should be able to do when these do keep respawning, this is a different one. This is on Caleb. Now this remove the illegal occupants on the wreck site. If you get a wreck site mission, you don't even need to get out your ship. You can literally just stay in your ship and shoot them from your ship. So you don't even need to risk anything there. This one's a little bit harder because when you go into this bunker, they will continuously spawn. They will not stop spawning. So you have to go in there. You have to get a package to get it out, and then you have to go and deliver the package. So it's a bit of a bigger mission, takes a bit longer, but they will not stop spawning. So the AI will just continuously spawn. So good if you want to just rack up some kills, but you will run out of ammo eventually. So just bear that in mind. But yep, that's it. That's kind of all I wanted to show you today. You can just run this loop. Now, when the contract does, and it will come back, you can just take that next contract. You might just need to fly up and fly back down again, just to accept the contract. But in doing that, you can just run this loop. As long as it shows up, you can go from the outside to the middle section, to the outside, to the middle section, and you can just keep running that loop. And then once you're finished and ready to go back, you can just go into your inventory, into your local inventory, and as I said, if I look at weapons, you can see all of the weapons you start to acquire. Now, the way that I take these back, I don't bother with the frag grenades, they're not worth it, so I'll click on custom, and I will remove throwables, and I will transfer all of these weapons to my ship. After the weapons, I will take utility, and I've got unlimited meds now. I will take ammo, I have all the ammo I could possibly need. Then I will go to armor, custom, and I will first start by unticking everything, and I will just take the helmets. Now, these ones aren't worth anything. They're only worth 1 each, but you can still take them. Then I will take the core, because they're quite heavy. I keep these core because I like them. These are quite good sets if you want the Citadel. Up to you. Then I would take the arms and the legs, but they're not really worth that much. And that's it. You've kind of got everything you need. And as I said, if you look at what I'm wearing right now, this is the Citadel core that I'm wearing. It's a heavy set. I'm probably sitting on about 5 or 6 spare sets of this now. I've got enough guns to last me. I've got enough ammunition to last me. I really don't want or need for anything. And that is just simply from these 2 missions. And if I go back and look at my reputation, you'll be able to see here, if I go down to my Microtech, I'm at 75% positive. I'm almost halfway through. So it's a bit of a grind to get through this up to the next level. But if you're at junior security contractor, applicate is very easy. It's 1 mission. Security trainee, you need to do a few bunkers, maybe 4 or 5 bunkers and you're done. Or a couple of wildlife runs. It doesn't take long at all. But the junior one, it does take longer. And as you get through these, it does take longer. So this is just a grind in the game at the moment that you can work through. And this is just the mercenary tab at Microtech. So I believe you can do this here or at Hurston. Now you can see I've got a few injuries that I've taken here. 3 in my arm and 3 in my torso. I'm close to a major injury. And because they're only minor at the moment, I can go back to my Pisces. I can lay on a medical bed, heal myself up. And I'm good to go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope this has been valuable for you. I'll see you in the next video.